I get 100 tea bags. Tea bags. Bacon, there's your sound drop. I get 100 tea bags for like $2.75.
100 tea bags, $2.75.
Yeah. I get 100 tea bags for $2.75. Ah, yes. Anyway.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature.
I get 100 tea bags for $2.75.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
It is outrageous, Jackie. Oh, hey, honey. Look at this. First class tickets for the same price as Coach. Nah, that's stupid. Let's just sit and coach.
Well,
come on, man.
No, don't come on, man.
Come on, man.
It depends on what you consider a lot of money.
Hey, Leo, what do you think of Ryan? Yeah.
Leo. Yeah.
They're going on a trip with friends is always an exciting time. Visiting somewhere new and exploring the sights, as well as making quality memories with those you're closest to. But it doesn't always go as planned. You know, I really miss hearing sound drops dropped over me. Can you just make some sound effects like...
Bacon, thank you so much for picking us up. As always, I love having you on the show. Darren,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather have Bacon in here as a co-host than you because you don't do drops. I am a total
haunted horse.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. 75.
That's for you, bitch.
Does anyone mind if I toss my salad? Hey, and then of course weird news.
Buzzkill.
Sign Darren's wife.
Darren's wife. This one.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Let's stick to Fatso for a minute.
So to lose weight.
Shut up, Tyler.
Shut up, Tyler. Who's older though? Is it me or Bacon or the guy with 2 hip replacements? I mean, if you
in, out, 3 times.
And on that, I am out.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Later,
Adios.
guys.
Spunky.
Okay, there we go. Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey sponsoring Ryan leaving.
Don't play games with it.
Guess who's coming in? Maybe. All I see is a black screen.
12 word.
Oh, look at who it is. Wearing his Nebraska hat.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
How's it going? Hi.
Downs. Ryan, stop calling me. Jesus, Ryan. Do your show. Ryan, why are you calling me in the middle of the show? We're still going.
Going on. And it's from Grant's mic. I thought at first Jerry's volume was
Shouldn't
up
we
too
do
loud.
this off the air? I don't know that anyone wants to hear this IT question.
Wait, you guys are on the air?
Yes. We never left.
I thought you guys were on.
You know what? It just dawned on me that's what you thought. We are live, dude.
Be a fat ass and lose something that goddamn weight.
Hey, hold on a second. Can you cut the drops for a second? Ryan's trying to say something important. I want to hear it.
Ryan,
Watch your smelly ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Or play them as much as you possibly
If
can.
you don't like that, then you don't like the Wiscopes. Oh, boy.
Ryan, you can tell me. You can tell me on a private.
No, it's okay. Hey,
goddamn shit, I'm tired of motherfuckers.
so horse. So.
Oh my god.
So anyway, this comes from England the Mirror. Woman slammed for refusing to get out of car for date at Cheesecake Factory. Cheating husband said our house was infested with bed bugs to hide his affair. Friends on an Amsterdam trip mortified by cheeky shower feature in hotel room, right? I have 3 wives. They are all getting surgery to achieve my ideal body type. Wow, look at this guy. We've got, I saved 77 pounds, British currency, by ditching toilet paper for rags. I popped them in the washing machine. Okay. My brother's dating habit is destroying my engagement. My fiance finds him disgusting. Woman's awkward sex injury makes her lose 5 years worth of memory. Boozed up stripper tries to seduce cop during arrest, saying, "Taser me, I like it kinky." Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought up a really stupid name. They call it the Water Hole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can see Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can see Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Oh, welcome to Wednesday's edition of The Waterhole. Where's Darren? What's up, buddy? Says Tyler. Darren asked if he was early enough because I told him he was late last night. He was like the fourth person into the chat. And tonight he was only beat by the spam bot that said, "Hello, sorry for bothering you." And if anyone says sorry for bothering you, they're not sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient. Order management panel, chat panel. Everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to blank because I'm not going to read the actual
I mean, it's a once in a lifetime offer.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. Yes. Oh shit. No, you aren't. Hey, Ms. Nika, welcome.
Welcome to the party.
What's up, Queen?
I do not think she's shown up for the Waterhole ever.
No, we never had the Queen here. What's up?
We have not. She gets 2.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's 2 for her. We've got tons of content. Tons. It is great to see you in here. I see Jacksonville making lots of moves. All the teams are making lots of moves, cutting, and they're getting ready to make free agent offers. And you guys just cut your cornerback. I saw that. So 2-time Pro Bowl cornerback.
They're trying to rebuild right now. We'll see what they do. I mean, quarterback's going to be the missing key to the puzzle for them. They got Geno for another year, but they've got to go long term.
No, Jacksonville.
Oh, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
My
Her
bad.
team, not your team. I was like, quarterback. Don't say that. She's going to freaking... Trevor Lawrence is our quarterback,
Queen,
you a-hole.
Queen, is Trevor Lawrence as ridiculously big in person as he looks on TV? I've heard like he's just something else in person.
I want to know, has she met Trevor Lawrence or got a selfie with Trevor Lawrence? Have you met them? Yeah, he looks huge. He looks tall. He looks big. I've never met him, unfortunately. Well, there you go. Bucket list. That is the bucket list item. Welcome, Burn Dog.
Welcome to the party.
Duval. Yeah, she's turned the entire show into Duval. All right, we got lots to get to, so let me start reading the news stories we're going to try to get to tonight. Anything that doesn't happen tonight goes into tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show, audience participation night. If you want to get in here, you want to talk anything you want, not politics, because this is the no politics zone. Talk anything but politics. Come in here tomorrow. You want to talk about your football team. You want to talk about some woman or dude that slighted you, someone that cut you off in traffic, whatever it is. Talk about your Darren and Garage show. Tomorrow night's the night. DM me sometime tomorrow during the day or during the show. During the day is always better. I seem to not see these in time. I'm getting to them like 15 minutes after you guys send them to me. But during the day, I see it. I'll slot you. I will send you a Zoom link, and you can show up and have some shits and giggles with us. Here's the stories we're teasing. Apparently, I saw this one last night when I was reading through my stuff at bedtime. What's going on with Star Wars and Cerveza Cristal? Do you know anything about this, Ryan?
Cerveza Cristal?
Yeah, it's a beer. It's a beer in a bottle.
Ah.
And a can, apparently. Okay, so I didn't know about it either. Apparently, this is going viral. The botched Willy Wonka experience. We didn't get to that last night. I've moved it up. Second story of the night. We will get to it. Then our weird news stories. I fell in love with the husband of the woman my husband cheated with. I'm going to draw a picture of what that looks like. So I fell in love with the husband of the woman my husband cheated with. So she's married to this guy, and he cheated with another woman that was married. And now the person he cheated on is falling in love with the husband of the woman that cheated. Anyway, it's complicated. But there you go.
It's complicated.
It's very complicated. This is the story I think you were wanting to get to. Vegan wants to sue neighbor for polluting air after cooking meat on a barbecue. So this vegan, who is pure of meats, no animal products, breathed in the smoke from the barbecue, and now their body is polluted with animal products. I refuse to give my son 15 a bedroom door because he'll hide stuff from me. That mom needs to get a life. He's still going to hide stuff from you, but now he's got to, if he wants to have some privacy, he's got to go to the bathroom. I'm having an affair with a colleague, but now he's threatening to tell my partner if I stop seeing him. Hey, lady, don't cheat and you won't have this problem. Here's another one that I ran across last night, and I have video of this one. Not video of the actual thing happening, but video of the story. Man stung in testicles by scorpion while sleeping at Las Vegas Strip Resort, victim says. That would probably not happen tonight.
Victim? How loosely is the word victim used there? Like, as loosely as a tenderoni being a victim?
A victim.
Come on. Like, I bet that dude stung his nuts to get the views. Come on.
I mean, they've got a picture of the scorpion with the stinger in his underwear. So... yeah,
there you go.
He was in the hotel.
Victim.
Yeah, the victim.
Victim. Good journalism going on there.
That probably is not going to happen tonight. We've got so much content. It probably will fall into tomorrow. Tyler says, LOL. If this is a no politics zone, at Haunted Horse has to change the color of his lips to green. Oh, because I have red lips?
It's fair.
Hey, it's the red Kool-Aid. A lot of political people drink red Kool-Aid or blue Kool-Aid. All right. Here we go. Let's get with the Cerveza Cristal. This shit's funny. And it actually has a tie into our show because I saw something that looked very familiar. What's going on with Star Wars and Cerveza Cristal? Apparently there's all these memes going around, and this is why. The original Star Wars series is very good. This isn't even really a debatable fact now. Nearly 5 decades since the first film known as Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, was released. George Lucas has famously made some questionable changes to the re-released versions of the trilogy, including color, timing, audio mixing, changing visual effects, scene expansions, etc. You know, he's monkeyed with the movies over and over and over and over again to keep changing them into something that they weren't when I saw them in the theater. But there was one edit many of us hadn't seen before this week on X, formerly known as Twitter, when a beer commercial was somehow edited into the film in Chile, South America. The original Star Wars trilogy didn't air in Chile until 2003. And the films were shown without advertising breaks, so they added them themselves. Instead of gifting Luke Skywalker a lightsaber, Obi-Wan Kenobi opens a cooler filled with ice and Cerveza Cristal. This is not a hoax. This is how people saw this in 2003 in Chile. So a full-length movie, no commercial breaks. They inserted the commercial products into the show. So unfortunately, Ryan, you're going to catch this on the delay.
All right.
So you watch this. This one is in Spanish. They've had some that they converted to English for us, but I want it. This is exactly how people, oops, I got to get us out of the way. This is exactly how people saw it in Chile on their television sets. Hold on. Come on. There we go. I got to move us up. There we go. when they watched this in 2003. So here you go. This is, oops, there we go. It helps if I switch it. Here we go.
¿Usted luchó en las guerras clones?
Sí, fui uno de los caballeros Jedi, igual que tu padre.
No lo conocí.
Era el mejor piloto estelar de la galaxia. Un astuto guerrero. Entiendo que tú también has llegado a ser un excelente piloto. Era un buen amigo. Lo que me recuerda, tengo algo
so
para
far
ti.
it's, other than the Spanish.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
And then they go on with the scene. He actually hands Luke the beer, and yes.
I love it.
So that's one of them. They also did it with
I love it.
Return of the Jedi. These are actual things that they aired on the television.
Sí, te lo aseguro. Estamos a salvo de tus amigos aquí.
Su debilidad es su exceso de confianza.
Tu fe en tus amigos es la tuya.
Very serious.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Until so that shit all happened. That happened.
Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. That might be the best 1.5 second clip of music I've ever heard.
Yes.
Like for catchiness, for just a second that gets in your head. Play it again really quick if you
What's
can.
What's that?
It's beautiful. I love it.
Okay. So the internet being the internet, of course, in 2003 there was no internet, so someone sat on this for a while. I don't know who discovered this, but now all of a sudden people see this and now their brains start going, oh, I can move this on to other things. Here is this is an internet dub that someone did. And I'll tell you, when I saw this, I thought, God, this seems familiar. Why am I always yelling? Because I can't hear anything.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
All right. All right. Did that not look a little familiar to you? I'm trying to place it. Like, doesn't that look like something we've seen before?
Yeah, it looks like Tyler reaching into his ice chest.
No, I think I saw something resembling that about 4 months ago. I think it looks like this.
Great moments in cinema, sponsored by Haunted Horse 1800
Oh
Whiskey.
boy.
I was ahead of my time. And I'm yelling.
He's ringing his own bell.
I'm not kidding. Literally, I have my bottle coming out of the ark. Stole my idea.
Okay, I want to make sure that you and I are on the same page. So are you...
Hold up. I'm going to run... I got to get to the end. We can talk over this. They've seen it before. Well, not everybody.
Okay, are you accusing Cerveza Cristal of stealing something you stole?
No, because that was 2003. No, I'm accusing the internet of stealing my idea. The internet stole my idea. There is no original ideas anymore. The internet steals everything.
Whiskey.
All right, here we come. After this scene where he gets his my bottle of Haunted Horse. Don't waste it like that. Do not ever smash my bottle over someone's head. This is the one. And there's no Cerveza Cristal in there. There's Haunted Horse 1800 whiskey. The Spirited Spirit. Now I'm self-conscious because I'm yelling all the time. Now I gotta lower my volume. There it is. Cerveza Cristal.
Cerveza Cristal.
I'll play that.
I love
music.
how it ends.
I'll play
so
the music
good.
for you one more time.
It's like the Bud Light, Real Lives or Real Men of Genius.
You love those.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Small Penis. Real Men.
I like how this ghost turns into the haunted horse icon. That's my proudest moment right there.
Don't look right. Keep your eyes shut.
All right, almost done. At least I get another use out of this. I spent a weekend on this. I only read it like
you're
twice.
Really making the audience watch like 2 minutes of this?
I know, right? I'm selfish.
Wow.
Very selfish. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful promotion. I sold so much whiskey based off of this one ad that I ran 3 times. It's gonna burp. There it goes. All right. I think
Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey. The Spirited Spirit.
I do yell at Ryan a lot. I do. Don't drink and drive, you fucking idiot! All right. Let me drop that down. Get rid of that. Okay, here you go. One more time. Why is it lagging?
Your trailer's still playing?
Is it? Why is this lagging? Tweet may have been deleted. No, it's not.
It's all good. You don't have to play it again.
Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal.
All right. Anyway, that's the thing that's going.
That's got to be
viral.
a drop. That's got to be a drop.
Tyler thinks it's bullshit. He thinks it's fake. I researched it. If it's fake, someone did a really good job because I've seen. I saw real news reporting the thing. It's not the first time the media has been fooled by anything. Vape man, I see it. Hey, John. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. We all just thought you were yelling at Ryan some more. Eating, they're talking. Brilliant. Love the indie clips. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. Call Darren.
Sorry, I'm low energy, guys. I've been at a funeral today.
Talk about it. He was at a funeral.
I got to get pumped up, man.
Talk about your uncle. Without tearing up, without crying. And you can if you want. Talk about your uncle. Give us a couple of good things about your uncle that just passed away.
He was just a G, dude. Well, it's Jen's uncle. Dude was a G. That's all I can say. Like, he was. Everybody always says that stuff after somebody passes away, but he was legit the guy at every function you wanted to be around, not because like he had the booze or whatever. Like, he's just a dude to talk to. So
a great guy.
It was a hard one for this family.
Yeah.
Hard one.
Yeah. And you guys knew it was coming. He was dying of an illness. And you did your last respects. All right. I won't bum you out. But yeah, I want you to let you the dude was
Yeah, I let my guard down. It's a heavy day. You got Grant and Scott talking right now, and I've got that going on the other side of things. I'm multitasking. So,
Scott Pollard, about 7, 8, 9 days ago, got a heart transplant. He was on death's door and got a second chance, and that's who Grant Napier's talking to right now. Darren says, "Oh, damn, Ryan, sorry to hear."
Yeah, all good. You guys had some fun with my teeth though the other day. So
I saw that picture. Did
you see that?
I used the British filter
on that picture of Bubba's and I. So,
yeah. All right, let's cheer you up. Let's talk about Willy Wonka, the less than magical Willy Wonka event. I've got pictures, but let's read the story. This has gone viral as well. So I think Cerveza Cristal is running about 5 days behind this viral thing because this is all I've heard about for the last week. The viral fiasco in Scotland that made kids cry and prompted calls to the police. Willy Wonka, a storybook character who's known for extraordinary treats he creates, was recently featured in an event that was anything but. In Glasgow, Scotland, families looking forward to an immersive event billed as Willy's Chocolate experience were met with what they described as an empty warehouse filled with lackluster decorations and few, if any, of the promised treats. Instead, parents and kids were given a half cup of lemonade and 2 jelly beans each. Hardly the world of pure imagination they signed up for. There was maybe 20 chairs, a couple of tables, and half-inflated bouncy castles. Stuart Sinclair,
hold on. The key to this is one of the actors that was in the movie is putting this on, correct?
I have not read the story thorough. I pulled pictures, but I didn't. I don't know. Let's look. I'll get to it. 20 chairs, a couple tables, half-inflated bouncy castle. Stuart Sinclair, a father of 3 who brought his kids to the events, told the New York Times. Photos of the gathering, which featured sparse decor, frightening new characters, and a disheartened-looking Oompa Loompa. Wait till you see the picture of the Oompa Loompa. That's my favorite. That Oompa Loompa looks sick. Have captivated people on social media for the last few days. Apparently was sold. I do not see any mention of the actor. It was $45. That converted there. That's what it would have cost in American dollars. Anyway, all right. So here, let me get the pictures up. Okay, so here is what the bill looked. This was the ad. Do I want that one or do I want that one? Let me see. That's bigger. Okay, that's what she said. All right, so here's the ad. It's basic. One of the ads anyway. Practical info from February 24th through the 25th, 45 minutes to an hour. Box Hub Warehouse, Glasgow, $45. You know, they got the little artwork. And then this was some of the promotional material that was accompanied to it. So there's a picture. All these pictures, and I'm only going to show this one, but they all look the same, generated with artificial intelligence. So they've got these big, huge lollipops and candies and things on the ceiling and everything else. So that's part of the promotional material. So you look at all that stuff and you're thinking, oh man, this is going to be amazing. Once in a lifetime. Yeah. That's what they sold. Here's what reality ended up being. You got to catch up.
It's so good.
So this was actually the best picture of the lot. But yeah, it's this big warehouse. They've got a few little things there.
Like you remember when you were, I don't know, elementary school, and just like at 3 PM, you're like, dude, I really want to get a Slurpee. Or you're like, I really want to go to the card store. Shit, we have no money. What do? Lemonade stand. And you go through the house and you find whatever you can to decorate. Like, and you find the most random things. That's what they did here.
Yeah. Cardboard, and you write lemonade, 10 cents. And yeah, it looks all dumpy and everything. So that's the first one. And then it just proceeds to get worse. There's like a basic warehouse with something on the other side. That's probably where you got your 2 jelly beans and your lemonade. Way back there. There's a decoration that they cut in half for the pillar to hold up the ceiling. So they cut a picture probably generated by AI.
It looks like a jail processing facility.
I gotta get this blown up. Hold on. You've got to see the whole thing. This Oompa Loompa.
It's literally a jail processing facility, Horse. You got the TV where you watch the entry video.
Yeah, right.
Get up to speed on things.
I don't know. I've never been to jail. I'll have to take your word for it. All right, so here's this Oompa Loompa. Gosh darn it. There it is.
It's a girl, right?
Yes. But does she not look like the sickest Oompa Loompa there is? First of all, she looks like she's on drugs. She looks not very happy. She's got dark circles under her eyes. Maybe that's the makeup. Chemistry set.
Would you be very happy? Her outfit looks like more went into it than the damn thing.
Yeah. Well, this chemistry set from someone's high school, they borrowed it. Yeah, that looks disgusting. And she does not look happy. There's a little more deco, some AstroTurf, some candy. That looks like half of that set looks like it came from a Christmas someone's front yard. And then this rainbow. Yeah. There's a gummy bear. I like how they put up sheets to try to hide the wall, like a black sheet, lead you through the thing.
Hey, you know what? That's actually not a bad arch. That's a decent arch. They got that right. They probably borrowed it from their little brother or little sister.
Yeah, right. There you go. There's
are those teddy bears on the ground? What are those?
It looks
giant
like
erasers?
some kind of gummy bear, plastic gummy bear looking thing. I don't know. There's some gumdrop or the top of a really large woman's toy. I don't know. Anyway, that
Why?
hot mess. What's that? Why? I know, right? Because those AI photos, Oompa on meth. Yeah, that Oompa Loompa looked. Yeah, that Oompa Loompa may have been Darren's ex-wife. I'm not sure. Wait. Darren. Is this? Wait, where's the Oompa Loompa? Sick Oompa Loompa. There. Is that your ex-wife, Darren? Did you? Is she now humping humping Willy Wonka? She does like Willies. Anyway, Darren's ex-wife humor, always good. All right, so $45 for that, and
the parents started calling the cops. You said it in the story, but like by the end of it, like everybody was kind of cool, and the staff was trying to like make it right for the kids. Like I guess they tried to like ad-lib their 10-page script that was like generated by AI, as like all their other pictures of the event were. So they tried.
It's like the Fyre Fest.
Everybody loves a good comeback story, right? Yeah. Everybody loves a good comeback story.
I don't blame any of the employees. I blame whoever ran that thing, thinking that was going to be... Dude, I'm not kidding. My sister, when she lived near us, we would make a haunted house. And there's actually a video on the internet. We made a haunted house for Halloween. We spent the whole weekend on it. And it looked better than that. And it was free. We had coffins, people popping out. We had like the spiderweb maze thing and whatever. And it looked better than that. It did. And and we did it. Yeah, that's a hot mess. Especially, I would imagine they made tens of thousands of dollars on that thing, $45 a head, and just, you know.
Well, I don't know. They're probably liable for a ton of stuff and stuff like this. So let me put on my legal hat.
Okay.
Stuff like this is a terrible idea. Like what this guy probably did was get way too far over his head. But the stuff you need behind the scenes to plan these events, insurance,
yes,
for one.
Yes.
You got to have insurance.
Yes.
Separate from whatever the building insurance is.
How they give away jelly beans? Someone chokes on a jelly bean.
You've got to have, there's so much, man. You got to have permits. So you could have wherever they held it, and it's international, so I don't know. But you could have them coming after you, because theoretically, the person holding it, they're going to throw stuff at whatever's going to try to stick. So they'll include everybody in a suit. Trust me. So it's a bad idea to do these things.
My thing is there anything that made it, other than the AI art, that made it appear it was going to be better? I mean, legally, I don't know that there's anything you can do. It's not like they promised all this other stuff. I mean...
Well, how much... I guess... Well, the first problem is you're using the Wonka name, right?
Oh, yeah. If they didn't get the rights to that... Yeah,
problem.
Right. That is a big problem.
You're using their logo, too. You're wearing literally branded things. That's Wonka branded.
Yes.
So,
yes.
It's just a bad idea.
It's a funny.
I could go case law on you for 30 minutes. Bad.
I like how the kids were crying at the end. That's the funniest part. I mean, like, are you freaking kidding me?
Well, imagine if you're a kid, like all excited for this thing, right? Like, what if like you were a parent? So right now, what we're doing with Liam, he has to get, I forget what the number is, 7 out of 10 on his spelling test right now.
Yeah.
To be able to go to Dave & Buster's. So, like, this has been an ongoing thing. So, going to Dave & Buster's is going to be a really big deal for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the same thing. What if like some kid, like,
yeah,
if you get all A's, we're gonna take you to Wonka.
Yeah.
Sorry we couldn't afford the movie, but damn it, we got you the experience.
Yeah.
Then you get smacked in the face with that. Like
with that sick Oompa Loompa. The meth.
Terrible.
Metha-Loompa. Ms. Nika, I would have pushed all that shit over. That's funny. It wouldn't have been hard.
Right, man?
Knock it over. Rip the poster down off the wall. Metha-Loompa. Yeah, someone beat me to it. Darren. Oompa on meth. Hang in there, buddy. Oh, that's the funeral. Tyler said hang in there. All right. Well, it's time for the news. Where's Darren? Darren was here. I don't know if he's still here, but he was. What's up, Jungle Poles?
Welcome to the party, pal.
All right. I need this chart. I need a chart for this. Okay, I fell in love with the husband of the woman my husband cheated with. So I got to do this real quick. I should have done this before the show. There's her. There's a man with a baseball cap. All right, hold on. I need the Jim and Indiana cat. And then there's the other woman. And then there's the dude with another baseball cap. And he's got a mustache. I feel like Pulldock. All right. So here's I fell in love with the husband of the woman my husband cheated with. So, okay, so here we go. Oh shit, that light's gonna kill me. I need the Jim and Indiana cam.
Oh boy.
Where is it? It's over here. Shit. It's buried under everything. The Jim and Indiana cam. All right. So so I fell in love with the husband of the woman my husband cheated with. So this woman fell in love with this dude because these two people cheated on each other. So this is a victim. That's a victim. She fell in love with that victim. They were cheated on. They're victims. So this couple, this dude cheated with her and they were married and then she fell in love with that victim over there. So that's how this works. Thank you, everybody. Where is Jim and Indiana anyway? I don't know. All right, Jim and Indiana Cam, ladies and gentlemen, sponsored by Hunter Horse 1800 Whiskey, the Spirited Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's figure this out. I think you're right, though. Retribution sometimes has to do with this. Like, oh, you cheated on me. Well, I'm going to sleep with that dude.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like you got to mark it off the list, right?
Right. Mark it off the list. A wife was left in turmoil after she discovered that her husband was cheating on her with a coworker. The heartbreaking situation then evolved into a convoluted tangle of emotions when she found herself falling in love with the other woman's partner. In a long revealing post, where do you go if your husband cheats on you with another woman and then you fall in love with that woman's husband? You go to Reddit, of course. In a long revealing post on Reddit, the mom in her late 30s explained, I found out a year ago that my husband is sleeping with his employee. Oh, employee, not coworker. How? Her husband, let's call him Jay. That's the story, not me. Sorry, Jay and Humboldt. Jay and Humboldt, this doesn't involve you, does it? Jay?
Yeah,
Jay?
hope not.
Jay, if this involves you...
So you get nothing. You lose.
You can't condone
Good day, sir.
cheating, Jay. Let's call him Jay contacted me. He was heartbroken and he thought that I ought to know. He provided me with text messages and dated when they had been in hotels. The pair decided to meet up and discussed what they wanted to do. And because the wife had lost her job during the pandemic. Wait, I'm reading as her. These aren't quotes anymore. The pair decided to meet up and discuss what they wanted to do. And because the wife had lost her job during the pandemic and was now studying, it was decided that they would wait until she completed her education. So they didn't tell that the cheaters that they were onto him. They let sleeping dogs lie for a while.
They just let it chill. Yeah.
She went on, if I divorce him now, I won't be able to provide for my daughter. That would probably put her in my husband's custody as a primary provider. I asked him if he could wait.
Why can't you provide? Why can't you provide?
Because she's studying. She doesn't have an income. She's studying.
Lots of people work and go to school.
She's going to study. Yeah, but she's going to study on his money. Why not, right? Use him up. Use him. Use him for his income. I asked him if he could wait a few months, hopefully longer, therefore, and to my surprise, he agreed. So she asked the husband that got cheated on, could you not tell your wife until I'm done studying? And he agreed. I thanked him profusely, but he told me that I didn't know what to do either, so he's happy to wait. They kept in touch and eventually ended up going for walks and coffees, talking and laughing about a range of topics, even going to the cinema together.
They started a relationship.
Right?
No, bullshit. They started a relationship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got cheated on, so it's not like they're cheating.
No, they're just as bad as the cheaters.
I don't think
they're
so.
just as bad.
No.
Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person.
No.
Be the bigger person.
No, they needed
100%.
comfort.
Yeah.
They were destroyed. No, I have no problem with it.
Two wrongs doesn't make a right.
I have no problem with it.
No.
If you got cheated on,
you also went after two girls 2 days after they broke up with their boyfriends.
Well, that was wrong. But I didn't do it while they were still dating them. You got to watch last night's show, people, if you want to know.
But you were planning it.
Hey, Cindy!
Welcome to the party, pal.
Cindy's here. First person to ever buy a Haunted Horse shirt, which are for sale. HollywoodRejects.com. I waited 2 days after they broke up before I tried.
Are we doing plugs right now? All right, let's do some plugs really quick.
You got new merch?
No, I ain't got merch, but go download, subscribe to The King's Court on Apple, Spotify, whatever. I don't care if you don't like The Kings. It would be a huge favor to me if you do that. Many of you have. Thank you. I'm like this close to being monetized already. So the response has been amazing. And Kings Lakers tonight should be a fun night. So come join us.
Court at Apple Podcasts.
And
also
Spotify,
Android, Spotify.
Else.
King's Court. And if you need to know what that is, it's still pinned to the top of your Twitter page?
Yeah.
All right. It's pinned to the top of his page if you can't remember. All right. Yes, please follow him. I will do that. I will do that tonight. Follow.
Thank you. Shit's picking up here.
I would have followed you by now, but I could only find you on Apple. So follow Ryan. I'm out of ink. I guess I won't follow you. There we go. Another pen. Follow Ryan's podcast. All right. Let's see. You think they're just as bad as the other one?
I do.
All right. First thing I thought.
Am I in the minority?
I don't know. Does anyone else think that the two people that were cheated on that are now seeing each other are wrong because they're still married to the cheaters? I don't know. Graphics are stellar. Thank you. I don't know what made that come up other than you were bagging on my graphics yesterday when I went to the bathroom. You're like, it's too busy. People are talking about how busy it is.
They are. Do you want me to be honest with you?
Who? If it's 12 wood, I don't care.
No, it's not 12 wood.
12 wood bags on it because he wants his simple Woodscopes logo. He doesn't want anything. Yeah.
It's not 12 wood. Do your due diligence. You'll find out. But yes, people think it's busy.
It is busy.
That's the audience.
I don't disagree.
How many eyeballs are on this show right now? How many?
29.
29 eyeballs. Do me a favor. If this show visually is too busy, put a 1 in the chat. If you like all the different stuff on the screen, put a 2 in the chat. Give Horse a taste so he can understand your feedback.
Darren says it's busy. Darren says it's busy. Okay. Tyler's a 1. 1. Is 1 busy or 2 busy? I forget.
Too busy. Way too busy.
Yeah. It's staying the way it is. I thank you for your
dictatorship.
What?
A dictatorship.
It is a dictatorship. Don't say taters. You'll have Frank Makmoda in here talking about taters.
Oh, we're getting a lot of busies, man.
Oh, I agree it's busy. I just don't think it's too busy. As in, I need to change it.
In the chat, is it too busy? Put a 1. Put a 2.
No, that's what they're doing. It's busy. Dictator. I am a dictator. Damn right. Freaking. Here you go. I'm gonna make. Let's see if I can do this on the fly. I'm gonna make it. This is what you're gonna get with Ryan. All right, so we're gonna get rid of the chat because that's too busy. So sorry, people, you can't see your chat anymore. Too busy.
I didn't say in the chat.
No, it's too busy. Got to get rid of that. GIF roll gone. Got to get the background out of there. That's way too busy. Those animals. All right, there we go, folks. You are getting what you asked for. There you go. You get to look at Ryan's ear pods
right now.
You have to look at Ryan's ear pods. His on-air sign is basketball. There we go. Now it looks like the wood scopes. And that's probably why the wood scopes got canceled, because nobody gives a shit.
Ooh, you're going in on your own show?
We don't have it anymore. Man. Why? I'm the EP of a show that doesn't exist.
That's what I said.
It doesn't exist,
dude.
Horse throwing a tantrum. You're right. I'm gonna hold my breath.
Horse is throwing a tantrum right now, man. You're scared of the truth. You got to ask the people. Look at him. His mind's blown right now. He doesn't know what to do.
There's the water hole. No, it is a dictatorship. It is.
Are we just going?
It's a dictatorship. It's me.
Are you gonna put up dictatorship?
Yeah, I'm a dictator. What's missing? Oh, our graphics are missing. There we go. Is that it? There we go. Yes. Oh, it looks beautiful again. Looks very beautiful. There we go. All right. Anyway, these people, do we have any more to go with this? I mean, they got cheated on. They're seeing each other. I don't need to hear anymore. On to the next one. Oh, you wanted to hear this. This is the story you were waiting for yesterday. Vegan wants to sue. Huh?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Vegan wants to sue neighbor for polluting air after cooking meat on the barbecue. Here we go. This is very, we have second smoke laws. I will say this. Before the secondhand smoke laws got kind of in place, now there's lots of apartments that are smoke-free. And what's funny about that is I drive by them. The people have to walk all the way through the parking garage out to the street where the sidewalk is. And you see these little bundles of people smoking out past the property line because they're smoke-free properties now. So these people are, it rains a lot in Oregon. They're in the rain. They're smoking, trying to get their cigarette in so they can walk back through into the complex again. But before that happened, I do remember when I had an apartment 25, 30 years ago, and the neighbor below me smoked. And when it's like 80 degrees out, you want to fucking open the windows, get some fresh air, and you're just sitting there watching TV or doing something, and all of a sudden, it smells like someone's blowing smoke right in your face. It's coming from below, getting sucked in through my back door, and then through the kitchen window going out. And so now I have this. So I love smoke-free properties. They're 25 years too late.
How do you really enforce it? And the reason they're 25 years too late is because 25 years ago vapes didn't exist. Because this would not be happening if
I don't agree that it wouldn't be happening. I think the latest numbers are like 18% of the population smokes in the United States. Now, other parts of the world.
I'm not talking about one the balance of people that smoke. I'm talking about the enforcing of it. It's just like
you can smell it. Let's use a cruise ship as a good example because smoking is only allowed in 2 places on a cruise ship. In one of the casinos, the one we go on has a non-smoking casino, so you can smoke inside the casino, and then up above the pool on like the top floor, they've got I'd say 20-yard spot with tables and chairs as a smoking zone, and that's in a position where it gets blown away where no one smells it. If someone's smoking on their balcony, I guarantee someone's pushing the button because that smoke is blowing past 25, 30, because, you're going a direction, the wind's blowing one way, and anyone on their balcony that's reading a book or just sitting there enjoying the sun is smelling cigarette smoke. I guarantee they're calling that in, and it's not hard to go into someone's room and smell that they've been smoking. So it is gone. I love cruising now because I've cruised before when it was allowed on balconies, And once again, you're out there and you're like, oh my God, this is so beautiful out in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. And then all of a sudden, freaking cigarette smoke blowing right in your face, right in my face. It is one of the reasons we don't go to Vegas anymore. It's just, I just kind of got tired of stinking like cigarettes, just walking in and out of the casino. But this is taking it to the new level. See, I would say, you know what? If you have a problem with barbecues, you need to probably buy a house out in the country and not be around them.
Okay. So I'm going to play devil's advocate. This seems like a fairly small thing in today's society, because most restaurants, or at least here in California, no smoking, right? But I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on this one. I really am. Whether it's working or if it does work, I just don't know.
What, the smoking or the barbecue?
The barbecue thing, because you've already gone down the slippery slope.
You have,
right? Like this. You're
saying this.
And everybody makes So everybody makes that argument, right?
Yes.
It's always like, well, if you let the first thing go, now everything's gonna start coming. And I guess this is a perfect example.
It is a good example.
Why that argument is.
It is a slippery slope, and I am making a distinction between two things, saying this one's fine, this one's not. Cindy says, my building voted to ban smoking. I don't know how they can enforce it, though. Well, you can enforce it on private property. It's not hard to enforce.
But nobody enforces it, is the point.
They do on the West Coast. Whether or not they do it in Wisconsin, I don't know. But on the West Coast, they are militant about smoking.
Here's the other thing. It's completely different on the West and the East Coast. You have to realize this.
Absolutely.
Unless you're like the Queen that's in Florida, right?
Yeah.
But completely different, because in California, the weather, you can go out, no big deal, and smoke. So people don't care. But you're in Wisco, you're in New York.
Well, Oregon, dude,
where it's like
these people are out in the pouring
-20.
rain.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to have to walk.
It's militant here. You will get evicted, because you're breaking a private rule. You'll get evicted. And our HOA, when I moved in with my wife in the condo before we got this house, had a no smoking rule. You had to get the hell off the property if you wanted to smoke. And the reason they passed that was actually a different reason. People were putting out their cigarettes in the bark dust, and one caught on fire, caught the tree on fire, and caught part of the building on fire. So they said, oh, you guys can't put out your cigarettes. We're making the entire place non-smoking. You have a vote? You know, HOAs, man. HOAs have a lot of power. They can basically take over your unit and force you to sell it. So
you know what cracks me up about an HOA? And I know you can make this argument about people that work for the city or the county, but at least the HOA that we live around, we have waterways here, right?
Yeah.
We have man-made lakes where we live.
Need upkeep.
And it's a big upkeep, but you have HOAs, right? And they will get in their little boat. They will launch their boat. No shit. And they are the only person that's allowed to launch into these waterways.
Yes.
And they will come, float by your house, and take a picture of a fucking plant that is the wrong color.
Yes.
No shit. A nice plant, but it's the wrong color.
Yes.
And give you a violation. So your $125 that you're paying?
Yes.
Right there. That guy. 2 hours of his time, which is a California law, minimum 2 hours of his time.
So HOAs, they did it. I know that they're horrible, and I've never wanted to be a part of one ever again. Even though in that case, they were doing something I wanted. For everything they do that I liked, they did 5 things that I hated. John Oliver on that HBO show that he does, they did a whole expose on HOAs and how horrible they can be. And what they did with this one guy, this guy bought this place, bought the house, moved into it, lived there for 4 years, and then all of a sudden they said, you've got a shed in your backyard, you're not allowed to have it. You didn't, and he goes, that was there when I bought the house. And they go, yeah, it's against the rules. You can't have a shed back there. You didn't get approval. You've got to tear it down. He goes, oh, okay, that's BS, but how do you guys even know it's back there? Because he says you could not see it from anywhere on the property, the neighbor's property or whatever. It was below the fence line, everything. They used Google Earth to look in the homeowners' backyards to make sure they weren't violating the HOA rules. That's bullshit.
Yep. Drones now all the time. Yep. That's a good point.
I would never be in one ever again. Ever.
Ms. Nika says clients. What do you do, Queen, by the way, if you don't mind saying? Clients at my job burned a bush, tree, and whole porch down, tossing a lit cigarette.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. When I was an assistant manager at Walgreens, they caught the bark dust on fire, caught a tree on fire, and built this. Also burned the side of it. But they were able to put it out. The fire department put it out before it made major structural damage. But yeah, cigarettes in the bark dust.
What kind of crap did you have to deal with?
A lot, dude.
Working as a manager,
and I'm glad I'm not assistant manager at Walgreens or a manager at Walgreens now.
Oh, that's cool, Ms. Nika. I love that.
This was 25 years ago, and it was bad then. I mean, with all the drug problems in Oregon, I can't imagine. We had one of the worst stories I ever had is we had someone come into our bathroom and take shit and smeared it all over the walls and all over the ceilings of the bathroom.
And you had to send somebody to clean it.
We called the hazmat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we called the company. But apparently there's a condition.
My first job, believe it or not, yeah, you guys can use this against me. Was it Abercrombie and Fitch?
Abercrombie and Fitch. Nice.
Yes. And I was the guy that stood at the front of the store with my shirt off. At 18 years old. But anyways, yes, that job consisted of folding shirts, basically, and cleaning up dressing rooms.
Clarification on what the hell Ryan was talking about.
Jim, I'm talking about my first job, buddy. I know you worked at In-N-Out, so yeah, this was my first job. But anyways,
feel good about yourself, Ryan.
Yeah, we had to clean up the dressing rooms and the things that girls do in the dressing rooms. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, if it's that time, you probably shouldn't be trying on pants if you're commando.
No!
No, I'm serious. Like, stuff like that, dude. And, like, people trying to sneak in there and get frisky. Like, come on, man.
That happened on one of my dates. The first date, she wanted me to go. First of all, she had a free bra coupon that was going to expire that night. I don't think I've told this story on this show.
Wait, you said a date?
Yes, I went on a date. This woman.
Like a first date.
First date.
So she's teasing you by saying, "Hey, I got a free bra. Let's go to the mall."
So we're into about a bottle of wine, mostly her. I had a glass. She had like 2 or 3 glasses. And she says, "I got this coupon for, is it Victoria's Secret or, I think it was Victoria's Secret, not Frederick's. Victoria's Secret, and it expires tonight. I need to get one." So I'm like, okay, you shouldn't drive yet. I'll drive you over there. And it was a mile and a half to the mall. So we get in there, and then she asked the lady, "Can he come into the dressing room with me?" And I'm like, okay. And they're like, no, that is not allowed here. He can stand right here, and you can go and try it on and see what you think. And she came out, and she's like, "What do you think?" She didn't get a second date. Not because of that. She just had a lot of other. Her favorite thing to do.
Wait. Like, the Seinfeld episode, like the bra episode, she came out of the dressing room in her bra?
Yes.
Or she came out like a shirt in a bra?
No, she came out and she wanted me to tell her what I thought of it.
So you're saying you literally lived the Seinfeld episode?
Sorta, yeah. She came out because I wasn't allowed back there. She came out, and then there was a young couple there. She was gonna.
I was thinking the same thing, Darren. I was. Well spotted.
Yeah, horse got her drunk and took advantage. So anyway, there was another couple there, and this guy like raced motocross or whatever, and his girlfriend was going to try shit on, and he's looking at, and I'm like, yeah, this is a first date. It's kind of interesting. He goes, "First date?" I go, "Yeah, I don't know, dude." So anyway, I took her back to the place, and the reason she didn't get a second date wasn't because of that. That's fine. But when I asked her what she liked to do, like, you know, like kayaking or hiking.
Are you referring to your dating life in third person? You just said the reason she didn't get a second date.
Yes. Yes, I did.
So
yes, I am.
you are going third
I'm explaining why she didn't get a second date with me. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But you're doing it third person.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know that that's third person.
Absolutely is.
If I would have said
person.
I
didn't go out with her again because
I'm explaining why
it sounded like a game show host. She didn't get a second date.
I didn't go out with her again is the correct term, right? I guess. Anyway, maybe I am third person. But when I asked her what she liked to do, like hobbies, I said, what do you like to do, right? Go to the movies, knitting, hiking, whatever. She said, I like to go to work, and when I get home, I like to get stoned. And I go, well, that's fine. But, like, what do you do when you're not stoned? And she goes, I'm never not stoned, only at work. She goes, I love just coming home and just getting baked. And that's fine for someone else. I kind of want someone that, like, wants to do more than just get baked. I just am not.
What if it was somebody that came home and got baked but still did stuff?
Not every night. Wife number 2, she got baked about once every 3-4 months. She would smoke some weed, and she asked me if I minded. I said, I don't care. Do it. That's fine. Whatever. But it was like, you know, it was like every 3 months she would spark one up. I'm not I'm not a marijuana person. If someone wants to dabble in it, but I don't want to live around it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I truly believe the next generation will laugh at us for our underuse of cannabis. I think that it has some brilliant qualities, and that's including the high outside of that. So I think I don't have a problem. I think there's some good use.
Yeah, I just not into every night. That's just too much. Bacon says, how did you hook up with her? Jesus fucking GFC horse. Do some vetting. Dude, it's a dating site. It's the same place I met my wife. You've got to go out with him before you. She didn't put in her profile, I like to get baked every night, or I would have freaking slid right or left or whatever they do nowadays. No. It was a normal person's profile. And then you get the small talk, and then you find out, like, oh, yeah, she just likes to smoke weed all the time. That's not me. Find another person that likes to smoke weed, and then you got a perfect couple. You guys can come home, you can bake together, get the giggles, eat treats. Yeah, that's what killed her. I used to stop dating women for really simple things. Like, I guess that would be simple. Just, yeah. Anyway.
I wasn't it for me.
Darren's on the defensive. I get out and do shit more than most people do. Darren, I have no problem with people that get baked. I just don't want to be married to one or date one. That's when you don't
be
bake,
a friend with one.
When you don't bake or don't smoke cigarettes, it's not cool to be with someone that does. I dated women that smoked, and after a few dates, I'm just like, ugh. It stinks. So anyway, you thought she was hot in her pick and swiped right. Probably. Well, I mean, yeah, I went out with women I was attracted to. Have you ever dated someone you weren't attracted to?
What?
Have you ever dated someone that you weren't attracted to? Like, oh, she's really nice, so I'm going to go out with her. No, most guys are going to date women that they're physically attracted to.
Have I ever?
I mean, a coworker you could probably get real close to and not be super attracted to them, and maybe, but yeah, I mean, there's always got to be attraction for me.
Yeah,
anyway.
even the girl, like you know how some people will be like really close with the opposite sex, right? But just be friends. I'm a firm believer that even in that case, there's one person in that friendship that wants the other, and the other wants nothing to do with them.
Probably.
And that is why that friendship works.
Probably. Yeah. So Friends, I
got some basketball tonight.
Yeah, you do. You gotta go. Okay, so tomorrow, Thursday, audience participation night. If anything you've heard on the show, hell, you can come in here tomorrow and call me an idiot for going out with a woman, not knowing she was a pothead, whatever. Not politics. Anything but politics. You want to come in here tomorrow? Send me a DM during the day and say, hey, I'd like to come in for a little bit or the whole show or whatever. And I will send you a link when we start the show. So audience participation Thursday is tomorrow. Ryan's got to get out of here because he's got a Kings game tonight. Horse is picky. He won't go out with a girl until she says okay. That says Darren. Attractive, sure, but that's not the only quality to look at. Well, you've got to start somewhere, Bacon. I mean, dating profiles are pretty sketch. They are basically showing you what they think you want to see. They're hiding all their bad habits or things that they. Yeah. Anyway, we can get it. We can talk about that tomorrow. You got anything to say before we're out of here?
I appreciate everybody coming in tonight on a Wednesday.
It was amazing.
Where it all started. So appreciate it, and have a great and safe rest of the night.
We never got through the vegan story, so that'll top the list tomorrow on audience participation night. We kind of dabbled into our own things, but we didn't read about it. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, The Waterhole, Thursday. Remember, Darren's got his show on Fridays, Darren's Garage, and now you can participate with Twitter, lets you come in via video, kind of like Zoom. So you can pop into his show. Apparently, he's going to have people come on in and join his show as well. So, all right, see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're out of here.